Hi everyone, I'm Lawrence, this is Aaron, we're two dads, and this is our Multiverse. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome to, well, this will be episode 6 now, isn't it? We're given our new format. This week's look at what we think are amazing trailers.
Yeah.
You can go first.
Okay, I don't really know much about this because it suddenly just popped up out of nowhere, didn't it? Valerian. I just saw it one day on social media and it was just like, shut up. Oh mate, do I have to get your mum round? Do I have to get your mum round? Oh dear.
I'm back in the room now.
Yeah. So, maybe we should cut that. I don't know.
So it just popped up?
Popped up, Valerian.
On social media?
Social media. And it's got the man from Spider-Man in it.
It does.
Whatever his name, Dane. How do you say his surname? Something. Dane, is in it.
Dehan.
And Kara, however you say her name as well, who's in Suicide Squad apparently, and Pan.
She plays Enchantress. Have you not seen Suicide Squad?
No, because I've been told it's rubbish.
You still need to watch it.
Why do I need to watch?
Well, that's like skipping a chapter in a book. Suicide Squad is a chapter in the DC film thing. You need to watch it. You don't like read the book, get to chapter 5 and be like,
it's not like a proper
chapter 6.
Is it? It's not like they're going to be in Justice League.
I think you need it for Batman's story.
Do you?
I think so. Otherwise, what's the point?
Doesn't he just catch Harley Quinn in it?
Yeah.
But
what's the point in making it else? And that's the question that I ask myself.
It's her backstory. It's not his backstory. It's her backstory. Because isn't the Flash in it as well?
Yes.
See, I didn't know that until the other day.
That's why you should watch it.
Yeah.
There you go.
What does he do in it?
He catches somebody else.
Yeah. See, what's the point?
That's the question that I was asking throughout the whole of that film. What's the point?
With Jared Leto.
What's the point?
From what I gathered, he was a pointless character.
Yeah, although incredible. Anyway, continue. We've gone off subject.
We have. To be honest, I'd quite like talking about that then. Anyway, this film.
Maybe you should watch it and we can talk about it.
Also stars Rihanna, John Goodman, Ethan Hawke.
John Goodman, unfortunately,
pulled out the woodwork again.
John Goodman, unfortunately,
is voicing someone.
It literally says voice
so
on the IMDb account.
It's probably like
a narrator or something, maybe.
Yeah, or like the ship's computer talking.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That'd be cool.
Like Sigourney Weaver was in WALL-E.
Wow.
I like that film. It's good. Anyway. And Clive Owen, he's back. Blimey. Jeez Louise. It's directed by Lou Besson, Fifth Element, and Taken 2. Fifth Element's anything to go by for a sci-fi film. Very good. It's based off of a graphic novel. That's pretty much all I know about it, really.
It's a French graphic novel. I've got it written here, we'll just read it. So it's based on a graphic novel by Pierre Christian and artist Jean-Claude, and I'm not even going to attempt to say that. It's originally published in 1967. It was a series and the final installment was only published in 2010. There's more than 21 volumes and it's in the top 5 biggest selling Franco-Belgian comics.
Wow. That's quite impressive.
So it's got a lot of potential.
It won't have though, because it'll be awful.
The special effects look amazing.
They do, but do you remember a film a few years back? Cloud 9 was it called? It had Tom Hanks in it and Halle Berry. It was by the guys that made The Matrix.
Right, okay.
And again, it looked like a really interesting, really good film, and the special effects looked really good in it. But it was one that no one had heard of. Right. It just suddenly appeared.
Right.
And it was awful.
That surprises me for Tom Hanks.
It got really bad reviews. I mean, it's probably one of those like arty films that if you're into that sort of genre, you'd probably really like it.
Okay.
But
don't bother with
as like a blockbuster, it wasn't great. And I think this will probably go down the same way, just because it suddenly appeared. I mean, it's got Rihanna in it, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but you can look. Yeah, but Rihanna was in Battleships, wasn't she? With Liam Neeson.
Yeah, I'm not even going.
Yeah, but I thought she was alright in that. She was watchable in it.
But the film wasn't, was it?
it wasn't the best film I've seen. But
it was a film made so they could make toys.
yeah.
That was the whole idea of it. And I never even saw the toys. So it can't have been that good.
Oh, well. I like the look of it. I probably won't go to the cinema to see it, but there we go. Moving on. Game of Thrones Season 7.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know what we didn't do?
What's that?
Do you know what? If you haven't seen the Valerian trailer...
Here it is.
Here it is.
Welcome to Alpha, the city of 1,000 planets. After centuries of peace and prosperity, an unknown force wants to destroy all we have created.
Agents Valerian and Laureline, you have less than 10 hours to find the threat and eliminate it.
Let's get to work.
History is on the march.
So we'll move on to Spider-Man, because there's been a lot happening with Spider-Man.
Loads happening with Spider-Man. It had its premiere last night.
I had the video of Tom arriving at the
on the bonnet of the car.
Yeah, was released this morning. That was interesting.
Yeah, it was good. It's looking great. They're showing off, I think, a little bit too much footage from it.
Okay. Giving a little bit too much away. So that would maybe suggest that it's a crap film and they're putting all the best bits in the trailers. I hope it's not.
I think it's also the trend with films at the minute that they're because they did it with Transformers as well. They showed off like 2-minute clips, and they weren't trailers. It was actually a clip from the film, but they seem to release about 5 or 6 of these little clips outside of the trailers, and you're kind of like, well,
what's the point of going to see the film now?
Yeah, you're kind of showing off like your promotional bits of the film to also give you a bit of a taste of what it's about, but also it tends to be like some of the better bits that are in it.
Well, obviously a couple of weeks ago now, unfortunately, the new international trailer was released, so if you haven't seen it, here it is.
There's Captain America, there's Iron Man. Whoa, look at that new guy, who's that? Underoos? That's my cue, I gotta go. I did a fight with Captain America and I stole his shield and I threw it at him. What the hell, he's big now, I gotta go. It was the most amazing thing that's ever happened. So Mrs. Stark was like, hey, Underoos, and I just sort of flipped in. Hey, just a second, coming. Hey.
We have thin walls here.
The rich and the powerful, they don't care about us. We have to pick up after them. We have to eat their table scraps.
These alien bastards are tough. You gotta use the stuff they use.
The world's changing.
It's time we change too.
So when's our next retreat?
What, next mission? We'll call you. I think with a little more mentoring, could be a real asset to the team. That's not a hug. I'm just grabbing the door for you.
Oh, all right, kid.
Good luck out there.
Someone is collecting stuff from Avengers battles and building these crazy weapons. This is my chance to prove myself.
What if somebody had died tonight? Different story, right? Because that's on you. I wanted you to be better.
8 years without any trouble from those bozos up in Stark Tower. Then this little bastard in red tights shows up. And he thinks he can tear down everything I built.
I've got a plane full of brand new Avengers weaponry to load up.
We're gonna put them out of business. We're gonna take everything they got.
yeah, you know, it is looking good. I think he suits the part as Spider-Man very, very much so over his predecessors.
Yeah.
Although I did really like Andrew Garfield.
And then obviously Marvel dropped a big bomb this week, didn't they? That we've actually seen Peter Parker already in the MCU. In Iron Man 2 as the hero little boy. And then Doctor Strange was in Iron Man as well, apparently. But
yeah,
it's coming. Well, when's it out here? This month, isn't it? Sometime.
July,
is it the 7th?
July 7th. I think
Yeah,
it comes out.
So
yeah,
July 7th, get to the cinema and see that, because you'd be stupid not to. I think. Indeed. So Black Panther.
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced. It looks like it's going to be a very pretty film. Special effects look really good and everything like that. I'm just not convinced that it's going to be strong enough to stand on its own.
I like the look of it. It looked very Luke Cage. You know what I mean when I say Luke Cage.
I feel, yeah.
But at the same time, it's also set in Africa.
So it has to be very Luke Cage.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm fine with that, given its setting. I really liked it. I thought it looked really good. The trailer doesn't give loads away, obviously.
Yeah.
I think if what I've watched from Marvel recently in terms of their little kind of featurettes that they've been doing on YouTube, I think I posted one up on the page.
Yeah. I
don't think it's going to be a weak film. I think it's going to be insanely strong, considering it's the one that's going to lead us into Infinity War as well. It needs to be the stepping stone into it.
If it leads us into Infinity War, why is it out before Thor then?
It's not. Thor's out November. Black Panther, I think, is it May next year?
I thought it was January or February.
Oh no, yeah, it might be earlier than that then maybe. Yeah. Anyway, it's early next year.
Okay.
And this will be the stepping stone that will take you into Infinity War. It has to be.
I'm very excited for Infinity War.
So am I.
So I'm going to move on because I had a surprise.
You're not going to say what the story's about?
Well, it's a bit. So okay, and the story, according to IMDb, is after the death of his father, King of Wakanda returns home to the isolated, technologically advanced African nation to succeed to the throne and take his rightful place as king.
And that's it.
And that is probably why I'm not very excited for it. So that could just be IMDb.
It's got the guy from... Oh, what's his name? From Fantastic Four. The guy who played the new Human Torch in it, isn't it? And he's the villain.
Oh, right, okay.
In the trailer, you see the guy... He's about to blow up a wall or something.
Yeah,
he puts a mask on.
Yeah.
And I think he's the guy from the most recent Fantastic Four film.
Well, at least they're recycling the cast.
Well, and potentially putting him in a decent film as opposed to, something rubbish.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll see. We'll see when Black Panther comes out. I think it's going to be really good. I like what Marvel's kind of doing with, instead of... I like that in the trailers they're putting in these songs.
Right,
like with Thor, they did the... I don't know.
I think everyone's doing it at the moment, because Justice League did it, didn't they, with Come Together?
Yeah. And I really like that. And I like that they chose the kind of hip-hop kind of rap song for it. It suited the kind of tone of that particular trailer. But anyway.
The shade.
Didn't mean it like that. I can't believe you've just made me out to be a raging racist.
I can cut it from the video though, it's fine.
That's fine. Anyway.
So
we'll cut it and we'll kind of get the tail end of the conversation in, and then the viewers will have to guess what
racial slur you've used. £100 prize if you can guess what racial slur Aaron has just used. Ding ding racial slur.
We should do one every episode.
That would literally blow up, definitely, social media wise.
Absolutely.
Post that on Facebook, there'll be so many people guessing.
Oh god.
You mean actually? I reckon.
I can actually run a competition. Can you guess what racial slur Aaron just used?
Obviously you pick up the wrong type of crowd.
Mate, we're fine because the
Tell me something. What do you know about Wakanda? was a third world country. Textiles, shepherds, cool outfits, all a front. Explorers have searched for it. Called it El Dorado. They looked for it in South America. But it was in Africa the whole time. I'm the only one who's seen it and made it out alive. I can see you. The world is changing. Soon, there will only be the conquered and the conquerors. Step into the spotlight. You are a good man. Step into the spotlight. With a good heart. And it's hard for a good man to be a king.
The finale.
Your surprise.
Go for it.
So every morning I get up.
Yeah. As you do.
I'd be worried if I didn't. And I have a routine.
Okay.
My routine consists, and it's strict, and I do not falter from it.
Yeah.
Whilst doing the third part of my routine, I was browsing Facebook, so that gives you an idea of what I may have been doing. And I found something incredible. Are you ready? Have you actually seen it?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Okay.
Because it's a surprise, and you refused to tell me when I arrived here today.
Okay. So I'm going to try something now. At the same time as us watching it, you're going to watch it as well.
Okay.
Have you actually watched it?
No, I haven't watched it.
It's amazing. You're gonna have to take your kids, fail to see it, mate. This is why we're talking about it.
Music, and most importantly, friendship.
Why, right, My Little Pony, now, okay, I'm subjected to it every time I'm home with Tia. Why the hell do they try and teach our kids that friendship can fix everything? It is all lies. What the hell? Anyway. You want to go see this now, don't you? I can't imagine the run time being very long on this. It's all about Cars 3. Well,
don't stop it.
No, you're not happy, are you?
Why are you stopping it?
Because you're not impressed with my surprise. Anyway, I'm really excited for it.
You know, I was never a brony.
No, if you haven't Googled brony yet, you need to do this
Hashtag
immediately.
brony.
Stop doing what you're doing. Pause us. Go onto Google. Type in brony comms.
No pressure.
Oh my god. Are you doing it right now?
So maybe we should start a new hashtag here.
Okay.
Hashtag I was never a brony.
You have
done
on buttercream.
Hashtag I was
Visual
never a brony.
confirmed. Go for cleanup.
So little bit of research into My Little Pony didn't really reveal a lot.
Any famous voices?
Yeah, one. No, I'm only joking. There's quite a few, but one that I felt it necessary to mention.
Okay. Who was it? John Goodman?
Liev Schreiber. As in Sabretooth from Wolverine.
Who's he playing? Which My Little Pony is he? Is he Rainbow Dash?
Didn't write that down.
Is he Rainbow Dash?
No. I believe he's going to be the bad guy's captain or something. He's like her henchman.
I thought he'd be one of the ponies.
It's directed by Jason Thiessen. I looked into him. He only directs My Little Pony stuff. Okay. You're not going to know him from anywhere else. Quick synopsis. Dark Force threatens Ponyville, and the Maine, spelt like a horse's mane. It's clever, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
The Maine Six. They go on a journey to the end of Equestria to save their beloved home, and they meet new friends and dangerous challenges along the way. It's out October the 6th. We're going to have to take our kids to see it. That's as far as my interest goes in it. We're going to wrap up this episode now. See you next time. We love you. Bye-bye.